Hi everyone, Hold the Knee Tight Tano here, the internet's busiest music nerd, and it's time for a review of the new Baauer project, Planets Mad. Electronic music producer Baauer, boss of bangers, the Harlem Shake guy, he is back with a new full-length LP. It has been several years since his commercial debut, but he has kept busy during that time with plenty of singles and collaborations and DJ mixes. The recent run of tracks that have led to this album have been some of Baauer's most hard-hitting and cinematic music yet. Planets Mad, with its driving breakbeats and growling guitar leads and booming bassy drops, it sounds like something from the Matrix soundtrack, but on steroids. The peppy vocal samples and banger beats on Reach Up, Don't Stop, with its impeccable and relentless builds, plus these watery, serene synth passages that pop up occasionally. It is like something from the debut Tonight EP, but on steroids. And there is AETHER with its eerie sci-fi sirens and synth leads, explosive breakbeats and drops. It sounds like being a part of an elite fighting force of fighter pilots riding intergalactic ships firing photon torpedoes at alien enemy ships while on steroids. These tracks and the best moments from this LP are high-octane, edge-of-your-seat, thrilling, like with Hot 44 or the dynamic PLANCK intro, which features these epic vaporwavy synth leads calling out over these large and thick, swelling beds of synths that are worthy of like a blockbuster movie soundtrack. It's like a combination of 1-0-Tricks Point Never and Hans Zimmer, and then progresses into something that sounds somewhat like a wonky beat, maybe something like Flume would do. There are a few tracks in the first leg that suddenly take things into more of a primal or even tribal direction. It's a weird clash of aesthetics with the rest of the record, and they don't necessarily make for the best moments on this LP either. The song Yee-Hoo doesn't so much sound like an authentic appreciation of native music styles, it's more like the soundtrack to a very annoying jungle level in a 2D side-scroller. Pizza Walla also I thought was similarly tacky with its use of chanted vocals and hand percussion, but the progressions and grooves on this track are a lot better and it's not as obnoxious to listen to. The biggest issue I had with this LP though is that the final leg of the track list is supremely weak. Romina is a very quiet, forgettable interlude cut that I'm not surprised there is an interlude on an album like this, but for it to come right toward the end of the album and just serve as a lazy transition point for the two most mellow tracks on the record is just a bit of a cop-out in my view. The track Home certainly had potential with its pristine and emotional vocal feature from Bipolar Sunshine, but rather than progressing to anything significant, it kind of washes itself away in some very atmospheric layers of synths from time to time. It's not a very interesting progression. The closer group seems to have even less of a sense of direction, as it seems like Baauer is still trying to make an EDM banger here, but he has slowed the tempo down to a middling pace and kind of taken the punch away from the beats a little bit and added a lot of synth layers that are lighter on the ears. Look, I'm not saying this is a bad project by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, a majority of the songs on this are good and make for some of Baauer's best stuff yet. But are there some tracks that could have been better? Yes. Could the ending have been better? Yes. That unfortunately weakened my love of this project severely, though I did still come out enjoying it generally. Feeling a strong 6 to a light 7 on this one. Tran. Zishin, have you given this album a listen? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it? You're the best, you're the best. What should I review next? Hit the like if you like, please subscribe, and please don't cry. Hit the bell as well. Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, music, Baauer, forever.